Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Today we're confronting history head on
Yeah,
with Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard's Confronting the Presidents.
definitely a title that doesn't mince words.
Not at all.
We're going deep on all 46 U.S. presidents.
All of them.
All of them.
Wow.
From the celebrated to the, shall we say, less popular,
Right.
but all leaving their mark on America.
Exactly. And that's really the crux of it, isn't it?
Myth.
Trying to understand their impact,
Legacy.
their successes, their failures, the whole shebang.
And O'Reilly, he cuts right to the chase, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. He's got that knack for...
With one central question.
It's it. One question to rule them all.
Did this president, and he asks us for every single one.
Okay. I'm on the edge of my seat. What's the question?
Did this president help or hurt America?
Simple. But wow, that's loaded.
Deceptively simple.
You think you know the answer going in, but then
That's
it
right.
really makes you think
It does.
about what it means to be effective.
Right. Not just popular at the time.
No, not just riding a wave of good press.
It's about lasting change, for good or ill.
Absolutely.
So I'm curious, before we get too deep into O'Reilly's take,
Yeah?
what makes a president truly effective, in your view?
Ooh, that's the million-dollar question.
It is.
I think it's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day.
The news cycle.
Exactly. The polls, the scandals even.
But this book, it makes you zoom out.
Ah, the long
For a
view.
long view.
You got to look at the long-term consequences
That's it.
of their decisions, their vision, how they handled those crises.
The really defining moments.
That's how you separate the truly impactful leaders from, well,
The rest.
from the rest, exactly.
And O'Reilly, he's not afraid to ruffle some feathers.
Oh, he never has been.
He digs into some uncomfortable truths.
Lay it on us.
Presidential corruption, for one.
A tale as old as time.
He doesn't just focus on the usual suspects, you know.
Not just the Hardings of the world.
Right, he brings it right up to modern administrations.
Now that's interesting, because how do you even define corruption
That's a good point.
these days? Harding, that was blatant cronyism.
Tammany Hall style.
Right. But now it's all, what, financial loopholes, lobbying?
So complex.
It makes you wonder how historians will even untangle it all.
Years from now, they'll be scratching their heads.
Exactly.
But beyond those big picture questions of power, integrity,
What else gets under O'Reilly's skin?
he digs into how presidents handle those moments, those defining moments, you know, when the nation's eyes are on them.
When the heat is on.
Exactly. Give
Yeah.
us an example.
He talks about Obama's response to the Cambridge police incident
Oh, yeah, that was a powder keg.
and the Trayvon Martin case. So much emotion surrounding that.
Absolutely. And those were situations where,
Every word matters.
exactly, scrutinized from every angle.
You know, it's interesting to look back at those events now.
Yeah, with some distance.
Yeah, it's easy to judge from afar.
Hindsight's 20/20, as they say.
It is, but O'Reilly forces you to remember the context, to step back into that moment.
The emotional climate, the pressure on these guys,
It makes you realize how hard it is to make those big calls.
when you're in the thick of it.
Absolutely, no easy answers.
And speaking of tough calls and complex legacies, LBJ.
Well, boy, talk about a mixed bag.
O'Reilly really gets into the nuances there.
He was instrumental in civil rights, you can't deny that.
Big question.
But then Vietnam, the allegations of corruption,
A real tragic figure, in a way.
that's what makes the book so fascinating.
It's not just hero worship.
No, it's not all sunshine and roses
He shows that even the greats, they had their flaws.
and their failures.
It makes them human.
That's it, we're all flawed, even presidents.
And you know what? He doesn't let up on more recent presidents either.
Oh, he's an equal opportunity critic.
He does not hold back Clinton, the Bushes.
Obama, Trump, I'm guessing Biden gets it too.
Oh, yeah, they all get the O'Reilly treatment.
Examined under that same microscope.
And that's what makes it so compelling.
Especially for those of us who lived through these presidencies.
Right. You think you know these figures.
But he makes you re-examine them, challenge your own views,
It's like he's holding their feet to the fire.
asking the tough questions.
What was the lasting impact? Did you help or hurt America?
Powerful stuff.
And that's what I appreciate about Confronting the Presidents.
It's thought-provoking.
It makes you think, really think about the presidency.
The weight of that office.
Then the individuals who have occupied it.
The good, the bad, the complicated.
Exactly.
So, after this deep dive, I'm left wondering.
Yeah.
Every president has strengths, weaknesses. That's a given.
No one's perfect.
But what qualities do you think are absolutely essential?
To lead a nation, especially in today's world.
What sets the truly great apart from the rest?
It's a question worth pondering, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
So, to all our listeners out there, let us know your thoughts.
We'd love to hear what you think makes a truly effective leader.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and we'll see you on our next deep dive.
See you then.